Hello, hello, hello. Good to see everybody. Come on in for some channeling of angels. So, as you guys hop on, I'm just going to get back to an email real quick. 'Cause I think it looks really good. It's just want to make sure that everything is a-okay. Okay, and so I'm just going to say that this amazing hi Rachel, this amazing email looks amazing. This amazing email looks amazing. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. So there we go. Looks good. Hi everybody, come on in. Lady, okay, I'll put email. Hi everybody. Oh my gosh, I'm kind of overlapping here, but here we go. Okay, I got that all figured out. Good to see you guys. Wonderful to see you. Rachel is here and ready to come on. I love this so much. Good to see you guys. We're going to be channeling angels tonight. We're going to be channeling 6 angels, and I am so excited to have you guys. I hope all is well. Do you see this little shift that I've done? You can't quite see the window anymore. Do you know why that is? Yesterday during the reading with the TV series, hi everybody, the lady said, the executive producer, she's like, we got to get that window out. And so I turned. Isn't this pretty? This is kind of fun. I'm like right in the corner. Hi everybody. Who's all here? Martha and Crystal and Patty and Trisha and Kimberly. Hi again. I did have an Insights Live with the VIPs earlier, and that was super duper fun. Okay, catch some Z's, girlfriend. I hope your neck and your shoulders feel better. Poor little thing. Yay! Okay, so perfect, so perfect, so perfect. So we have Rachel, the amazing Rachel. Hi, Dolce. Good to see you, sweets. And hi, Kimberly. Hi, sweet love. Good to see you. Hi, CB. Come on in, ladies, ladies, ladies. And Rachel's here too. She wants to come on our video, so I'm gonna let her on. I'm gonna let her on. Paulette is here. Crystal, awesome. Yay, thank you, Martha. Awesome. Okay, all good. I'll grab you and I'm gonna approve. Have you seen that? I think it's Kristen Wiig, and her credit card goes through and she goes, approved! We're both drinking wine. Cheers, Rachel. Cheers. I think you're supposed to cheers then drink. I got in trouble for that. We won't tell you ladies what we're drinking, but how are you doing tonight?
It suddenly got so much lower. I can't hear it.
Oh, really? Okay. Do your thing. Do your thing, girl. Do your thing. Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Sort of. Let me see how much the delay is on the computer. Let me see.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and invite people. You guys feel free to invite people as well. And yeah, the more peeps, the merrier for these angels. The angels are excited to come on in. And let's see. So we have Raquel, we have Michael, Zadkiel, Haniel, Daniel. I'm missing one. Who else wants to come in? Daniel, there's one more. Oh, can you hear me now, girlfriend? I'm just inviting.
I can. It's just not that loud.
Oh, okay. I'll be louder. Okay, so we're going to go ahead. I invited a bunch of people. Woo, woo, Christine's here. Christine, I feel like I just invited you. Hi, sweetie. So this is the amazing Rachel. And Rachel, do you use both last names? Is it Cobb Chamness?
I use Cobb for singing or for teaching voice, and then Chamness is like for sound healing and everything else.
I love that. So can you tell us a little bit about you, what your background is? I know some people already saw the Intuitive Tuesday live, but we got some new people. So can you tell us a little about yourself, your background?
Sure. I used to be an opera singer, but now I am a sound healer. So I'm a Reiki master, so I combined Reiki and sound healing. I use my voice for tuning mostly, and I use instruments as well, like singing bowls and things like that. And I'm a channel medium, so I really am channeling the sound healing from my guides and from angels, and also work a lot with mystical beings, like mermaids and fairies, unicorns, dragons, that kind of thing. So, so yeah. So my webpage is soundwavesheal.com.
Oh, I love it. Soundwavesheal.com. Please feel free to drop that in whenever you would. Wonderful, wonderful. Oh, and so you went from being an opera singer into more of the healing modalities. Is that right?
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
I know.
Yeah, I was an opera singer and I loved it, but I loved like 5% of it. It was really hard on me, and I never really felt quite tethered. So if you know what I mean, like it wasn't very grounding career for me. Not that this is, but but I feel more grounded doing
I
it.
just feel like
So
yeah, like more.
yeah, so
Mhm.
I decided, yeah, so it was really hard for me to quit. I really, really had so much big desire, and I wanted to keep going. I wanted it to be huge. I wanted to, but I knew that I needed to stop because I have a 7-year-old. He was much younger at the time, but and it really wasn't like working out the way I wanted to, and I didn't want to travel so much. So I kept trying to let go, and it was really hard. And then I found out that I was a medium, and then I started working with the sound healing, and immediately it was just gone. And I just felt so like happy and fulfilled with this career. So yeah, so happy now, and I feel much more rooted and grounded, even though I do work in the clouds.
I like that. Well, there's a balance. There's a balance there. You're clouds, but you're grounded. It's good. It's very, very good. Very good balance. It's an incredible story. And
Thanks.
Erin put your website in. Thank you, Erin. Erin's amazing back end.
Oh,
Hi.
thank you. Thanks, Patty.
Hi, Hope. And who else is here? Jessica's hopping on. Crystal's just saying so cool. And Kim is saying it keeps buffering and the arrow keeps flashing in the middle. Is anybody else experiencing that? I wonder. And Patty says, you're awesome, Rachel. I love this style. Yay.
Actually, I do see that on my computer. Hmm. It's doing the same thing. It's like freezing.
Oh, is it?
Mm-hmm. It won't play. I wonder why.
Can you guys give us hearts if you see us and we're not freezing? Give us hearts if we're not freezing.
The frozen picture, I'm like this.
Oh, the worst. A lot of times, like my frozen will be like my mouth wide open, like and I'm like, gosh, that's a big mouth right there. Crystal, for me, Crystal says hers is okay.
It's working now. I'm
Is
gonna turn
it
mine off. Yeah.
okay? Okay. Yes, absolutely. And Patty, I completely agree. I had an amazing session with Rachel with Liquid Reiki, and it was just so healing. And what's wonderful about it is that you channel it. And if we're not quite ready for it, you're able to put a Reiki symbol on it so that it's held right until the person's ready for it. So oh good, okay, Patti says it's okay, Dolce says it's okay, good. And so I was able to do it, I believe, like the next day, and you record it. And I love that too, because you had shared that my guides were telling you that I need to do it at least 3 times, your guides as well. And I've done it once, 45 minutes of incredible sound healing. Her voice, like the whole time I'm like, to me, that's amazing. But she's an opera singer, she knows how to do that. So it's absolutely incredible. And then able to give, I think you gave me about 15 minutes of messages too, of just the different messages that came through. So it's very, very powerful. So I highly recommend Rachel.
Thank you.
So here, yay, Brenda's here. Hi, you guys. I love this. And Crystal saying maybe there's a message. I agree. When the glitches and whatnot, I'm like, what's the message? Good. Patty did your chakra healing and absolutely loved it. Awesome, girl. Oh my gosh, I love it. And it's incredible too, because I just think there's just various healing modalities and just different ways of being able to gift them to somebody. And I just love that you were able to get into this alignment with yourself so that you could gift your gifts to others. Truly, truly healing.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. It was
Well, you're so amazing. I had a session with Heather, and it was incredible. That is the most amazing. I've had past life readings before, but nothing like that. That was incredible. You're so good at it, and you're so fast. It's amazing. You're amazing.
amazing. I like it. Yeah,
I loved it.
Past lives that came through, it was just like boom, 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 boom. So yeah, that was a ton of fun. Yay, us! High five. I love it. So we got Shelby's here. Yay! Hi, Shelby. Awesome. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and channel the angels for all of you. So the angels have messages, almost like a general message for all of you. And so I are going to channel two separately, and then we're going to pull in two that are wanting to be channeled together. So the two we're channeling together is Michael and Raphael. Thank you, Patsy. And Crystal loves past life. Aloha says aloha. Hi, aloha. Thank you, Patty. Yay, Shelby's here. Awesome, Shelby. Yay. Lucretia's here. Oh, this is wonderful. This is wonderful. So feel free to ask any questions. Sometimes I close my eyes when I do channeling, so I try to open them and try to grab your questions. Hi, Lucretia. And so with this channeling, please feel free to ask any questions, even if it's how we're doing what we're doing, or if you're curious as to, you know, with the messages, if you need more information for the messages. Like I said, it's a very general message that they're going to pull in for us. So Teresa's here. Yeah. Okay, good. Okay, Crystal, interesting. Hi, Donna Jane. Good to see you. Hi, Mary. So I'm feeling the energy. Do you feel it, Rachel? Like I'm already rubbing my hands together and my eyes have, when I start channeling, my eyes just drop. And there was a point during our reading today with Rachel that I said, I'm going to keep my eyes open and watch you. And also my eyes went closed. I'm like, never mind. Like, nope, you're not going to keep your eyes open. Hi, Teresa.
Sorry, I'm having trouble with my camera.
You are good.
There.
I'm gonna go for it because I just feel them. There's the two that I have. They're just chomping at the bit. That's what angels do. They chomp at the bit. Love that. I love that. So again, this is just going to be a general message for everyone, and so not necessarily like specific insights, but just in general, we're giving you this information so that you have it, and so that you're able to move forward in life and wherever you are in this planet, on this path, on your path. And so right off the bat, I'm pulling in Zadkiel. So Angel Zadkiel is wanting to be able to step forward. And I'm like trying to like cut him off, and I feel bad because I'm like, I really like you, Zadkiel. I really like Zadkiel. So feeling the buzz, says Stevie. And what this is entailing is that you need to recognize that you all have this supremeness inside you of recognizing that you have this success that you can take off with it. It's so many of you have so many of these little doubts, and they're like these little pebbles that we want to just kick away, and we try, yet it needs to be up to you. And perhaps this is part of your life lesson, is for you to recognize that these doubts do nothing for you. These doubts do nothing for you. I just want to make sure I'm catching up on comments. Yeah. Action. Okay, so it sounds like careers are coming up. Okay, so then careers and then also protection. So in general, let's allow for Zadkiel to pull that in. Protection, why do you even need protection? Ooh, that goes against migraine, but that's okay. That's what you do. You pull them in and you have them tell you what they are wanting. Protection meaning that why do you even need to use protection when you are already protected by us? You're already protected. I'm countering with him. Do you see this? I'm like, wait a minute. You're startling me here, Zadkiel. I'm just asking him questions. You are already protected by us at all times. And so all you need to do is ask for us to be there. And so just allow for us to be there with you and just say our name and we're there. So you're already protected. And so also with career, I feel like, again, he's coming into the success that we all have success and abundance. And why are you holding yourself back? Why are you holding yourself back? And why the little doubts? And it's interesting because he's showing me, it's almost like he's showing me like little, you know, those little crystals you get in your ears, or in like, I don't know, the otolith, I think is something along those lines. I'm getting a lot of like ear anatomy right now. And he's just saying, I want to shake the rocks out of all of your heads because there is so much success for you and you let the rocks stand in your way. And so I feel like too, that there are times that you just have to move, and there are times that you just have to allow yourself to go forward and allow for us to to be able to let it all fall into place for you. And so recognizing that with that, just call on us. We're here for your protection. We're here for you to be able to really recognize that there is no such thing as no. That is not a word in your vocabulary. It should not be a word in your vocabulary. This is really fun. And so I almost feel like I countered with him for a second. And what he's saying is that don't ever take no for an answer. Don't ever take no for an answer, because you can do anything. Okay. So I feel like he's really saying, he's trying to almost like take like negating words out of our vocabulary. Okay. So really allowing us to take these negating words out: not, no, doubt, all of that. So I love seeing the ladies drop in, Norma and Briannica. Perfect. Okay, good. Crystal has a wonderful affirmation that she's just dropped in. I really feel like that's where he's at with this. I really feel that Zadkiel is pulling in that we need to make sure that we're not doubting, and that he's really, I do want to take everything out of your vocabulary, any negating thing, because you can do anything. I feel like that's really kind of the bottom line with Zadkiel. He has spoken. That's incredible. And I love it. Can you feel it too, Rachel? Can you feel his energy?
Actually I'm getting I'm getting all the yes, I have Archangel Ariel, and she's so agreeing with that. And also she's on the healing side, she works with Raphael, and she's saying, ask and it will be healed. All you have to do is ask. We can help you if you ask. Ask, we will heal you. Stay in the power of the light, and healing is yours. Believe you are healed, and we are healing you. Woo!
That's powerful, honey. I have like goosebumps. I'm like, yeah, that's incredible. Tons of energy. And how simple is that? That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Keep going. Go ahead.
If you align with the light, if you ask to be healed, if you believe in the healing, you will be healed. We are here for you, and we are always working. We are working with green light. Ask for the emerald light, which is also Raphael. We will help you find who you need for healing, or we will heal you. You just must believe. Humans have a problem with believing what they feel is impossible, but nothing is impossible with angels. We will help you. We will heal you. Anything that you ask, we will help you find it. It is yours. You must believe.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. That's powerful. Krista was saying, she was like, it's like we already know this. And I totally agree. And I just felt chilled. I felt like I could just start crying because it's so profound of truth, And I loved it as you were sharing about the green light. Pati's putting in like all these green hearts. And it was so, I was like, oh, I was like, green light. And then Pati's like, okay, all right. And green light,
Oh, wow.
Because your eyes were closed. I was like, look at the synchronicity. Look at the synchronicity. Oh, I love hearing people's signs too. Like, well, let's see, Norma's saying her baby's name is Raphael. Perfect. And then just the sign, chills, bumps, ringing ear. Briannica's feeling that ringing in the ear when you said green light. And I love this too, because, as we're bringing in the angels, that obviously they're also resonating with you all, I mean, obviously these are your messages. These are all of our messages, so that is just beautiful. And I feel like too, this feels really good, Rachel, for us to kind of bounce back and forth as we need to. And Brenda is getting the tears. I was too. I felt like I could just like, get down on my knees and start crying. I was like, that's beautiful. Oh, it is so true. It is so true. It is. It is so true, because everything is possible. Absolutely, everything is possible. And let's just keep bringing them in. I feel that Kathy says I always call on Archangel Raphael when I'm doing Reiki, or even before I became a Reiki practitioner. And what do you feel, Rachel? Do you think we should channel Raphael if he's already here? Do you want to do that together? That feels good.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely stepped in. And I'm feeling it. I'm just feeling solar plexus and heart and throat, and just feeling like whoever's here, that's what you guys are needing. Like, I just feel like that's where he's putting things. I can see, I almost feel like he's putting like crystals or stones, and then his hands of just wanting to heal. And I almost feel like that's he's showing me. It's almost like that's what gets a beating is our throat. By not speaking our truth, our heart gets broken, and then we have a hard time repairing it. And then solar plexus getting our power away. And so I'm asking him about third eye because I know that a lot of times that's where our messages come from. And he's sharing that it settles though in our throat, our heart, and our solar plexus. So that's where he really wants to allow for the healing. I feel like you might have something, Rachel. Do you feel him coming closer?
As you're talking, I can see these like bright emeralds like in all the places, and I feel the heart, especially the heart, and I feel it in my solar plexus too. Just big, like huge emerald crystals for healing.
I love
That's what
that.
I feel.
Well, let's go ahead,
Yeah.
just like as a collective, let's just treat our third eye with those emeralds, just to allow ourselves to feel and see the green emeralds, and allow for that healing, and just allow ourselves to trust our true self. And that's what is necessary for our third eye, is just to trust our true self, trust our intuition, trust our psychic ability, just trust ourselves.
Can't help myself.
Go, girl. That was, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. That
I
is
felt like that was him.
absolutely, I definitely felt that too. It's like,
I
yeah.
couldn't stop it.
He's like, I want to come through. I'm going to come through with her gift. So let's go ahead and let's go to throat, and this will be good since we're on throat. You can really open up some others' throats with your own. Good.
Okay.
And Martha was talking about Michael. Michael's definitely on the list, Martha. We're bringing him in as well.
Don't worry.
Yeah. So
I feel like that is all the angels that I am on my list today. That was also Daniel.
good. Did that? Oh,
Ariel comes through
yeah.
a lot for me because I mean, it's a coincidence, or maybe not, that her name is Ariel, but with me, she always comes through with mermaid things. So she's very connected to like water and mermaid stuff. So
I
I
love.
guess it's a coincidence
I
that
love
Little Mermaid's name is Ariel.
right, right. I was thinking the exact same thing. That's funny you said that. And I love the water because throat chakra is blue, so just in recognizing that too. And I feel like that opened up your throat as well. That was cool. I was like, oh wow. I almost felt I saw like a wind, like a tunnel, like just open right up,
Oh.
which I love. So, and feel free. I mean, with treating, you can put one hand on the front, both hands on the front, one hand on the back, with that. And I almost feel like too, like this is interesting because this is Raphael. I feel coming in, and he's actually putting stones like on your cervical vertebrae and then down, down into thoracic. And oh, that's nice. He's actually putting emeralds all the way down our vertebrae, and he's wanting us to be up straighter. He kind of he's like, what is this with your community that does this all day long?
It's texting.
Exactly, exactly. I saw that too. I was thinking that too. I was like, it's because we're texting all day, or it's on our. So he's actually just trying to lengthen everything. So allow yourself to do that as well. That's beautiful. And Crystal and Patty just both, they both saw a door. So I love.
That's so awesome.
Mhm. Good. I love this. You want to go to heart? Yeah.
I feel the heart one already. That
Hmm.
one feels so expansive, doesn't it? I
Hmm.
feel like just a big green.
Hmm. Yeah, absolutely. Very, very, just like you said, very expansive. And I feel, I'm asking him why, and it's almost like a reason why is because then we need to extend it out. Like it's so big because it's for others, it's so big because we need to share our love with others. And then it's so big so that we can have almost like he's calling it a cavity, and I don't like that word. So I didn't want to say it, but almost like a chasm of sorts that the love can come back into. Yeah. What do you got for us, girlfriend? Come
Where did I just go?
back, Rachel. Come back.
I got that. Now's the time. Now's the time for everyone of all hearts opening and becoming more connected. Being able to feel the connection between us that makes us all one is now happening. It is now. We will feel and know the connections between us. We will see them. We will see our connections and our chords, and we will know our past soon. But in the ascension, we are all going to know these things about ourselves. That's cool.
That absolutely. That we'll know these things about ourselves. Hmm.
Yeah, he's showing me like that. Now I heard that in the golden age that's coming, like Diana Cooper says that we will be telepathic and we won't need the internet. It's kind of like warming. I get that this internet life is warming us up to being telepathic, actually. And he's saying that he's showing me that we will be able to see the cords of energy of light between us, and we will remember our past lives, and we will know we will know a lot more. Right now, we know very little about who we are. Well, I mean, we know more, but average person. But soon, it's going to be, we will know so much more. Wow, that's really neat. I didn't realize that.
I love I love that. I completely agree with you and with him. But with that, it just feels so good because just like you said, like as being telepathic, and Crystal's sharing that too, that she's telepathic, like just recognizing that we do have that power. But like you said, there's so much more we don't know. And I feel like that's what that is the journey, is to get to know you and get to know your life. And I just want to catch up with the comments. People are having some really powerful visualizations, and Paulette said the tears just started flowing. Yeah, it's very, very healing. I can definitely feel that. And Norma saw a diamond in her heart. Trisha saw wings. Mary said she felt a big open mirror. That's perfect. That's beautiful. And then let's see, Kim saw a beautiful bridge. I love this. And so
These are great.
these are
This is
great.
amazing.
I just want to come to Deb. Deb says I have a partial part of my heart and it's not functioning. And I just feel, for us, with that expansive heart that Raphael was showing earlier, it's almost like allow us to open up to those who are having a hard time, like open ourselves up to Deb and be able to share the love that we have in our hearts for her. Mm. I feel like it's almost like a really good example of that, that he was sharing, that we need that open heart so that we can give to others and so that we can receive. Yeah, good, Crystal. All right, well, let's go to solar plexus. Let's see what he has in store for solar plexus. And the power that you have is immense, and you don't necessarily realize the power that you have. And so he's showing me a sword and shield, and he says it's not for fighting, though. It's for you to know that you have your power. So for you to know that you're protected and you have your power and that we protect you, we are able to protect you. And I feel Ariel come through again, actually. And again, with the possibilities, coming back in, just really allowing us to see the possibilities. And that feels really good. That feels really, really good. Do you have anything for us?
Ariel says love will open us up to everything and to love everyone and everything. Open your heart to love, even in the hardest circumstance, because love is the answer and love is the way. And love yourself. Loving yourself is the most important. If we can all love ourselves, what a world it will be.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Oh, that's beautiful.
I
Yay.
like that.
I like that too. A lot of times after my Reiki sessions, I have us sweep. So let's go ahead and sweep. And that's just anything we kind of jostled up, we can just let go of. That feels good. You can flick it away. Good. That feels good. Yay. Awesome. Do you have Daniel nearby? I feel like Daniel feels like he wants to come through. Does that
He's
resonate?
been in and out.
Okay. Then I felt Daniel, and I'm like, oh, you want to bring him in? Does that resonate? Or you? Uh-huh.
Sure. In this life, you must know that you do have the power of love and the power of just and right in your heart. You know what is right and you know what is just, and you know that we have your back. We hold you in the palm of our hands, and our love is surrounding you at all times. When you are just and right, not making someone wrong, but making your heart say yes, making your heart agree so that you know you are in your truth. That is what you strive for. When your heart is saying, yes, this is the path. Yes, this is what to do. That is where we need to follow. And know that you are loved. You have a team, a huge team around you that loves you, your guides. So many angels, more angels than you have names for. We are all here. And we are so elated for Earth and you and where you are going. We are here to help you every moment. And we are here to light the way for you. You are never alone. Let us help you. You must only ask. Ask and we are here. We share our love freely. And we want you to love freely. Love everyone and everything.
It's beautiful. Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. We got people that are tearing up in here. Pati was sharing. So I have his feeling too. It's very powerful. It's so true. And it's, so much energy behind that with the words and just knowing that is true. Mary's saying she feels a huge wave from heart to throat. Holly's here. Hi, Holly. Bianca's here. Yes, I like Deb. This is great. Yes, because when we know true love, the world will be whole. Wow, that's powerful. That's powerful. Jesse's here. I love this. This feels really, really good. And I love with Daniel coming forward just how we are able to really recognize again, the truth, and with that too, the love. I just feel like they keep bringing that in. So it's truth, it's love, you know, truth, it's love. Love is truth. And earlier, as you were sharing about the golden age, it's just like we're all going to be coming into this love, and it's going to be a much more profound love. And I feel like that's what they're sharing too, is that that's a portion that we don't know necessarily, is this profound love. We can't even fathom it at this point, what that love is going to feel like. We can't even fathom it. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. And I'm going to go ahead and pull Angel Haniel in. I see Daniel and Haniel together, actually. I feel that, you know, they're kind of moving together.
Well, yeah.
And
I read that I read they were the same person, then I read that they weren't. I wasn't sure. I have not worked with Haniel before, but then I read it was the same as Daniel.
mhm,
So I don't know but then I don't think that's true. I think they're just
they come together.
close.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, good, Crystal. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's almost like they kind of weave in and out together. I wonder if it's like a balance of some sort that they
Oh, yeah.
balance together and that's why they're together. But I do see that. I almost feel like I can see a yin yang that they're trying to show me. And it makes sense, as you know, their names kind of rhyme too, Daniel and Haniel, you know. But it makes sense when you were bringing in Daniel. I really felt Haniel close, and where she resonates like with that heart, you know. And so I love that. As she comes in, I'm going to go ahead and bring her in. Crystal's just seeing yin yang. Isn't that so cool? That's why I love hanging out like with psychics and channelers, because people are getting like, you know, and I'm like, this is so cool.
So much confirmation.
Yeah. But go ahead and bring her in. Oh, she's very soft. Oh, I work with her every morning, so she's really coming into my energy. Um, and she really wants to look in all of our eyes and really give that compassion. Like I just feel like she's just really looking into our eyes and wanting you to feel, every single one of you to feel her compassion and really see her compassion for you. And so, with that, she really wants us to recognize that with this yin yang, we can have this yin yang coming in and out and allowing us to have, you know, only positive in, only positive out, only love in, only love out. And she really comes into our energy to allow us to see the truth of our own realities. So with your reality right now, you are needing to be able to see that it is limitless. And what you're seeing right now is limits. And she's almost showing me like a house, which makes sense because there's walls in a house. There's, you know, so she's almost showing me that. But you really need to break through these limits because it truly is limitless. And so, really allowing you to be able to recognize that the compassion I see in you, the compassion I'm sending to you, I want you to return that favor. I want you to, as I'm looking at you with compassion, I want you to be able to also be looking at others with that compassion. And this is really cute because she's showing me some very human things. She's like, you know, when somebody cuts you off in traffic, and there was like such a sweet voice. It's like, you know, it's like, you know, when people cut you off in traffic. She's really wanting us to have that compassion and think about that yin yang, like you know, almost like look into the car of whoever did cut you off. You know, it's so, you know, a man who just had a fight with his wife, or a mom who has 4 kids in the car and she's just trying to get the kids to school, you know. And I feel very emotional with that because I just feel like we really need to look in, like into people, into their hearts, into their cars, into their lives, and really truly see that compassion and just recognize. I feel like she's saying, like, nobody's out to get you, nobody's out to make you feel bad, nobody's intentionally hurting you, nobody wants to do that. That's not their heart. And so if you can really allow yourselves to be in that compassion state, then we can allow for this ascension. We can allow for us to get into the golden age. And it begins with you. It begins with you. And I'm kind of asking her, like, because we're all light workers, you know? And she said, well, yes, of course. And she said, and you would say this same thing to anybody else out there. So it's not just the light workers, it's that you're sharing that we all are one. So we're all light workers. And so we're all saying to the person at the counter, behind the counter, she's showing me a lot of human things right now. You know, you're ordering your hamburger or whatever that is. And she's just showing me that you tell that person, you pass on the compassion. She's almost like showing me like a pay it forward. Like you pass on the compassion and you tell that person it begins with you. And then that person tells another person it begins with you. It begins with you. It begins with you. Are you getting anything?
I was seeing it too. I was seeing grocery checkout.
Yeah. Okay. So
yeah. I've never worked with Haniel before. I can try.
yeah, or anything you're getting, you know, even if it's not Haniel, if there's somebody else.
I've been getting Michael for a while. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and catch up on
Michael. Yeah. Michael was telling me. Okay.
Is he? Okay.
Mike.
Go ahead.
Michael was saying also that he has so much protection for us that we can just ask for him and he's always there. But he was saying he hears us and he is there when we call for him. He is always there, and that we can count on him to always be there anytime. And he's watching over us at all times. And do know that everything happens for a reason. Sometimes it's hard to make sense of bad things, but those bad things often lead to wonderful things. And we will not allow you to be in too much pain. If you just ask for help, we are always there. I feel like I'm getting the same messages from everybody.
It is different, you know. I feel like, yeah, I hear what you're saying, because as I was channeling, I felt the same thing. And then as you're channeling, I feel like this is the first time I've ever heard that. Do you know what I'm saying? So but since it's from different entities, that it feels brand new each time, you know. And people.
Yeah, he's saying it. I mean, they're saying it slightly different, I guess, from different perspectives.
I like that. Yeah. Like that. It is from different perspectives. I feel, yeah. And I almost feel like us being able to channel each entity also reaches people differently, like different ears, different perceptions, you know, and yet we're able to reach as many people as we can with these different entities. I'm just going to catch up. So Deb says, not sure why I have to type this. I'm with you. We are with you, and prepare for we will together soon. Prepare, work quickly. You will need these gifts you have been given to survive the golden age. Perfect. We got some written channelings happening. I love that.
I love it.
Me too. Mary saying, I feel a pull at my eyes and an opening in my chest, and that where Deb says limitless. Perfect. Yes. Crystal's just talking about her past life and having her goals stolen, and now it's the golden age as ascension. That's good. So beautiful, says Pati. Yay. So just prepare. Have you to keep going. The roll. So
I
again,
can't hear you.
Is that hard to hear?
I got it. I can hear.
Okay, cool. So Shelby's just saying, I feel like I had that all my life and I've been waiting for the world to catch up. The compassion, right? Yes. Michael, Aaron's head is tingling. He is fast. Yeah, Holly needed to hear this. Whoa. Yes, and confirmation means so much, says Crystal to Michael. Energy is full throttle now. Can you feel it? Absolutely. Patty loves Michael. It is a different language with each one. That's good. Holly. I like
My
that.
head's like
you're feeling that tingle too.
my head actually started hurting like an hour before this call. It's like it was getting me ready.
They're like, come on. Okay. I'll take you. Go ahead and tap into Michael. And so So as you are walking your path, you need to walk forward. He's another one that's talking about why is the community like why are you guys like this? You know, why are you all over? But he's like, you need to have your shoulders back. You need to be looking. You're not looking. Where are you looking? You're looking here. Stop looking here. You need to look out. You need to be able to be there for the human population. What are you doing? Why do you keep looking down? And I almost feel like he's talking directly to me. I'm like, I'm always on my
For
phone.
me.
And so I have something in here that really resonated with that. And so, but at the same time, I almost feel like he is saying that, like, we need to be looking into each other's eyes, you know. And I hear what you're saying, Rachel, because I do feel that too. Because I'm like, isn't that what Haniel said? But it is different, you know.
Hmm.
Allowing for you to stand up straighter, to walk your path, to look at people in the eyes. You don't connect, and you need to connect. You need to put your devices down, because as you do that, everything is taken care of, is what he's saying. He's showing me that a lot of times, like, we need to catch up on our technology, and at the same time, what I just countered with him too, I'll tell you what I countered it with him. At the same time, we need to be able to recognize it's all going to be taken care of if we put our technology down. I just countered with him, and I'm like, you know how many people are on their technology right now watching this? Like, that's how we're getting out to everybody. That's what. And he was, you know, he's just sharing, well, for the good. You know what I'm saying. I think that's what he's like, you know what I'm saying, that, you know, people are always kind of catching up in other worlds rather than in this world. And yes, he's like, do you understand? I said yes, and he kind of steps back. So yeah, gosh, I love Michael. I'm looking for Deb. Deb, do you got anything else? She's got the written channeling going on. So let me just catch up. So Mary, I feel
Yeah,
go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Rachel.
I got too that he also meant, and I felt like he was talking right to me too, that he also meant because of children too, because you know we're on our phones, and um, the children are, I mean, I hate to say it because the old song, but our future.
Yeah.
And so not just our own children, but all the children. So we need to be sure to look people in the eye and have human encounters, and make eye contact and speak to children and spread love everywhere, including especially with children, everyone's children.
Yeah, absolutely. And
That's
I
what I
agree
got.
with you. That's incredible. Agree with Michael with that, because I that's exactly the vision that I saw as I was looking down at my phone. And yeah, my little guy, like, mom,
Yeah.
mom, mom, you know.
That's what I saw too.
Oh. So yeah, I definitely, it is for our children. We need to have that interaction. And okay, so some people are having some really bodily reactions. Christine was getting a headache when doing the third eye, itchy throat when doing the throat. Yeah, Kim's feeling the third eye, same with Tati. Uh, and let's see. Oh, Deb did to have something. In is no sense to chaos. We need to put balance back. Please, you need to balance, balance, balance. Perfect, perfect, Deb. I was hoping. I was like, maybe Deb has something. I wonder if this is why I've had a headache for over a week. Wow, Mary. Not a migraine, but a heavy headache. Yeah, just that ascension. A lot of people are ascending right now.
It's ascension headache. Yeah, I get it's ascension.
Yeah. Big stuff coming. We need to save our children, says Shelby. Absolutely. Mary, I just wanted today to put my phone down and get down on the floor with my 16-month-old daughter. It was a fun hour. Good, Mary. Patty, can you see with your third eye yet? Patty says, yeah, I do this. But okay, yeah. So you guys get it. You guys get it. Yeah, so very, very powerful. I just want to check in with Rachel and with if you are getting anything, any of our members are getting anything. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm getting that Metatron's not to be ignored on this call.
Oh, I love
Metatron.
Metron.
He's like, if you're going to be talking about children, here I am.
I thought you were next.
Okay, so Metatron, let's see. do not discount any children who are not in the norm of what we expect children to be. There are many more children with special abilities here now, and they are diagnosed with many words and letters. And they have a special purpose to be revealed, and they are special children, and they are the gift from the angels to us, a very special gift. A gift of seeing the world better, of loving the world more, of bigger hearts and more emotional connection. And we have a lot to learn from them. Oh.
Amazing. Erin said she got full body goosebumps with Metatron, really for her daughter, And Crystal's just saying the lights are going nuts in her apartment. Pati's saying she's got two very small children, and I'm saying the same. Absolutely. And just like you were sharing and Metatron was sharing through you, Rachel, just that they do have big hearts. And I like how he said they have different words on them, they have different letters on them. And just in recognizing that they are truly changing our world and changing our perception, because they're making us look and they're making us be aware. And so they're making us turn our heads so that we can see. He's saying the simplicity and also the magnitude of all that they have to offer. You need to get into children's minds, lives, bodies, because they have the truth within them and they have the purity within them. So that's very powerful. That's very powerful. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Good stuff. I just want to check in with our people too. Uh, Yay. Wow, I love this. Herbs, Flicker, Crystal, Sheldon. I love the children's touch. Here, I had something on my arm, so that's interesting. Headache, Mary. I've been having this where it seems like I'm dreaming, but I'm awake. People I don't know in them. Cool. I hope that continues. So feels Metatron around when she's with the rabbi's kids. Perfect. Yeah, Lori, let's see. Was just talking to you 2 minutes ago about your son who's a little challenging, realizing we need to be patient and try to understand. Yeah, they're like we were channeling about just the next generation. A lot of the angels are really coming forth with that with this golden age. Michael. Metatron, and just needing to make sure that we are there with our children. So that's beautiful. Well, thank you everyone for being a part of this amazing channeling. We're going to do this in 2 weeks on Rachel's page. And Rachel, can you tell everybody what your page is called so they can sneak over there?
It's called Sunshine and Songs. So I think it's Shine Songs. I can't speak. But you can find it from my page or I'll post a link. But it'll be on July 5th, which is another Wednesday. So tune in from your vacation if you're American. It's the day after July 4th.
Day after July. So we're excited. There's new angels that want to step forward. Metatron was supposed to be that night, but maybe we just need to channel him again.
We have to channel him again.
Yeah, that's just what it is. So incredible. Thank you, Patty. And thank you so much, Rachel. Thank you for your time and energy.
Thank you so much.
Yes. And Crystal's just wondering if you're on Instagram. Are you on Instagram, Rachel?
I am.
Perfect. Awesome.
Woo woo, yeah. Rachel C.
I love it. I love it.
I also have a blog called Woo Woo Mommy.
Oh, I love it. I love it. That's awesome. Yay. I love it. So follow Woo Woo Mommy, Woo Woo Rachel C. And then
Yes, I need to find you. I was just thinking that the other day. I need to find your Instagram.
isn't that funny? Yeah, I started it in December and it's just interesting because it's just a different world for me, but at the same time there's a lot you can do over there. So that's pretty cool.
Always forget about it.
Yeah.
And I'm
Oh,
also terrible at Twitter.
I know, right? Right? Oh my gosh. Oh, well, take care, Rachel, and thank you to everyone. We're getting a lot of thank yous and a lot of
Thank you
love.
so
Thank
much.
you for being here. That was beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So thank you, Rachel. I'm looking forward to doing this in 2 weeks. Whoop, whoop.
You
Awesome. Well, you
too.
take care,
Thank you so much.
everybody.
Okay.
Have a good night. See you.